everyone, this is Anna from Koala Soap, and I found these stamps online, and they're specifically called soap stamps. So I'll show you. There's 8 different patterns. The description online wasn't really thorough, so I really didn't know what the stamps would look like. I was happy that they were all different. What I want to try is, we did a silicone stamp earlier with just regular silicone stamps that you would do for card making. I'm going to see if these are any different. The one thing I do like about these stamps, again, is that just like the silicone ones, when you put it in this kind of a tray, it stays. It doesn't slide around. I like the one with a lot of the rays, so we're going to try an experiment today. And I think we're going to do 2 or 3 of these designs. But I'm going to, oops. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and use some clear melt and pour, and we're going to use some shea butter. We are going to use Sunset Pink from Stardust Mica. I used this on a mermaid tail, and it's almost like a translucent. And then we're going to use Violet Petal. So let's go ahead and warm everything up, get it to cool down a little bit, and we'll start our experiment. Okay, so I have everything melted down. The shea butter, which we're going to leave white, is at 169 Fahrenheit. And this is at 149, and this one already has a skin. And it's at 144. Okay, so what we're going to do is, there's a difference between these stamps other than the pattern. You can see that there's like a larger area that's raised up, and this has areas that are raised up, but there's a lot smaller. So I kind of want to see how something will look. I'm going to do 3. I think I did enough. You'll notice I didn't really measure all of this out because I have another experiment probably coming tomorrow, the next day, using the soaps I'm using today, whatever's left, if there's anything left. So the first thing we're going to do, I'm not using any scent because this is an experiment. It really doesn't matter how warm this is. I just like to see how to have it, I guess. So this is at 161. So we are going to take our spatula, and this is a really good size for this. You see how we can just kind of take that down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour a little bit on there, and then I'm going to scrape it off so that we have these areas still there. Okay, now I'm pretty sure you can see this. I'm not going to worry about that open area there because I'm trying an experiment today. So I'll squirt that with alcohol, and we're going to go on to our new one. Try to make sure they're centered. Okay, we'll do this here too. Okay, so as you can see, I have some openings there. I wasn't that meticulous about getting all the white off. That's okay. This is an experiment. I kind of want to see what it's gonna look like when we're done. And we're going to do the same here. So what I'm trying to do here is, I know a lot of people in the last one were having a little bit of a hard time getting, finding the right size spatula to get all this off. So this isn't perfect, and I'm going to just kind of see what we can do with this. So I'm going to let these sit for a little bit, and then I'm going to start mixing our colorant. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using our Stardust Micas in our little bath bomb holders. There's a little bit there, a little bit there. I'm not worried about a swirl this time around anyway. That might come later. And we'll go ahead and mix our sunset pink. I think you guys will really like this color. If you like to make mermaid soaps, and yes, we will be making one, you'll see what I mean. It's like a purple pink translucent. It's really a cool color. I'll even hold this up to see if you can see it. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like it's almost like it has blue undertone in there, which is really cool. Actually, I think we might need a little bit more. Okay. There's that. And we'll use our purple. I'm almost out of purple. Okay. I'm going to just spread that around a little bit. I may need to warm these up a little bit. I'm not sure yet, but I'm pretty sure these should be at a spot where we're pretty good now. So I'm going to go ahead and check and see what our temperature is here. 136. Actually, I think we'll be okay. We do have a good amount of skin. Let's see if I can stir it out. 127. You know what I am going to do? I would like them both to be in the 130s. I'm going to go ahead and pop this one in the microwave for about 10 seconds. I just kind of want them a little bit warmer for what I'm going to be doing. Okay, so they're a little bit warmer, and we'll go ahead and put these in. Put that off to the side. And then we'll do this one, and then we'll start the stirring. Okay, so we will now stir. The purple is pretty vibrant, so I'm hoping what I want to do will work. Again, I don't know if you can see it. There's maybe like a little bit of a bluish pink shimmer. It's really cool. I've not seen that in a colorant before. Okay, so where are we at? I have skin, so that's not right. Let's see here. There we go. So 125. 123. I think we're okay. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to squirt these with alcohol. I'm going to try to avoid doing skin if I can. And what I'm going to do is I just really want to make sure because I don't want to melt my shea butter. Okay, 126, we should be okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pour on half. Actually, I'll do this half. I'm going to pour here. Pour here. Just on like a half. Pour here. Just on a half. And then I'm going to try this. We're going to pour here. Actually okay if that breaks through the skin. You can see a little bit of skin going in there. It's okay. This is kind of a segue into our next video. Believe it or not, I have 2 experiments going on right now. Let's see. I see a little skin here I'm going to get rid of. That's Chewbacca in the background. He's not really into soaping. He's more into eating bumblebees and bugs. Okay, we're going to go ahead and let these dry, and then we will unmold and see if our experiment worked. Okay, we're back. So these are pretty hard. This one feels squishy. I'm a little worried. So we're just going to go for it. I'm going to do that one last because I don't know, maybe it'll heal itself before we're done. So we'll go ahead and unmold these. Okay, so the other thing I'm a little worried about is because these aren't like the stamps, the silicone stamps that we do for card making, they're a little bit more rigid. I do have the weed picking tool because you don't really want to use your fingers because you'll start chipping away. I don't know how it's going to react with the, oh no, it seems to be going in okay. Let's see. Okay, good. Worked. You guys, look. Now that was the one I was worried about, by the way. No, this one was, but this is the one I was worried about because I had didn't have a lot of raised up spaces. So that looks great. So I was trying to show like different colors in the back. So I think maybe I poured it still a little bit too hot. Man, it looks awesome. Okay, let's see this one. Okay, so this one has more of a raised space. So let's see. We're going to go like this. Oh, a little bit of soap came up on the side here. I think that was me. I'm not sure though. It's fine. It's fixable. There we go. Oh my gosh, you guys. Look at that. A little piece of the shea butter came up here, but that's fine. I'm just going to push it right back down. Oh my goodness. Look at that. That looks kind of cool. So I think what I might do next, maybe I would cover the whole thing with shea, but I don't know. I'm torn. What do you guys think? That looks really cool. Okay. This is the one with more of the space that's up so that you can see more of the color underneath. Okay, so let's, in this one you can kind of see the distinctions between the blue and the purple. So that's pretty good. This one is the one I'm worried about, so I'm going to move everything out of the way here. I have a feeling it's, I don't know. There's like an air bubble. Maybe it's just an air bubble. I don't know. Well, it looks okay. I think what I was feeling was that some soap went underneath and I could feel the air pocket here. So I'm a little bit relieved here. We're not out of the woods yet. Now I think because I put the stamp kind of close to the end here, we're going to pull up some soap here. I'm going to start over here and then hopefully we can kind of mold it down. Do it very slowly. Okay. So this part here we're going to cut off, so I'll go off camera and do that. But there you go. So let me fix this and I'll be right back. So I think how I'm going to fix this one is I just found like a regular knife. I'm going to just try to cut it off. Good. Just kind of mold that into there. This is going to be a challenge here though. As you can see, it's kind of, we'll just start and see how it looks. I don't know if that worked. Actually, you know what? It might just work. Okay. All right. That looks kind of cool. There you go. So I don't know. Should we maybe put some more? Let some more shea butter go into here. As you can tell here, we didn't wipe it all off, so that there was kind of a little bit of a blending. I don't know if you can see the distinct colors. I think maybe these colors, for the glycerin, were a bit too close because it's hard to find the distinction. So maybe a green and a yellow, or a purple and a yellow, but something that kind of pops a little bit more. But really, I think those are really cute. And the one that I was worried about with that design, it still shows through very nicely. So I think this was a good project. I think these stamps are a plus. I think you can still do this with the silicone stamps. The silicone stamps are more like this kind of a design though. You don't have a lot of silicone stamps that I can find anyway that have a lot of this space upside down. But if you look at the detail, you can kind of see the leaves there too. So they even showed the leaves, and I don't know if I can show it to you on an angle, but even those little leaf parts are standing out. So I think the stamps were a win. They came in a package of 8, so now I do feel confident in using the other ones that were more like this instead of like this. So I'm actually fine using either, okay? So I think the whole set's a win-win. Okay, as usual, links to everything that I've used is in the comments below. Please like and subscribe, and you guys have a really great day.